Welcome to Adjust Your Mirrors, the #1 empowerment podcast show on the planet. Are you in need of motivation? Are you ready to take your personal and professional life to the next level? Then you've come to the right place. Adjust Your Mirrors. This is the podcast that's devoted to helping you see more clearly by making small adjustments. And now, here's your host, Reginald C. Allen.
Hey. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Adjust Your Mirrors. I am your host, Reginald C. Allen. Just thanking you, and you. Thank you again, family. Thank you. Where have you been, family? No, well, you're probably saying, no, sir, where have you been? Well, family, I've been on a little vacation, staycation, but, I'm glad to be back, and I'm going to let you guys know what's been going on, family. It's a lot of things have happened since the last time we've talked, but we're back. We're back, and we're ready, Freddy. So, family, listen, let's get right into it. Been thinking about what I can say today to help the family. And a lot of times when I do these podcasts, I always try to talk about things that I'm either currently going through or some situations that I've been able to go through. But now I want to let the family know what's going on with Reginald C. Allen. You guys know, if you've been listening to the show for quite a while, you know that I am originally from Monroe, Michigan. Been in Atlanta for a total of 16 years. And family, I have to let you know that I am moving, family. Yes. I'm moving. So I've been kind of just getting some things together the last couple of weeks, just trying to just put things in place and get myself together, and it's crazy because I'm talking to you, the family, and I haven't even actually talked to all my family members yet. So if they listen to this podcast, some of you will hear what's going on via the podcast. And if I haven't called you, I apologize. There's just been a lot going on, so I haven't been able to contact everyone. But family, let me tell you what's going on. So again, as I told you guys, I'm originally from Monroe, moved to Atlanta. And now, family, as of July, 26th? And I don't like to date the show, but this is 2019. So as of July 26th, that will be my last official day in the ATL. ATL, shouty. Yep, that will be the last day. We are taking our talents out west. Yes, I will be moving to Phoenix, Arizona. It's hot. Moving out there, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little nervous, but I am a Christian, and I believe that God orchestrates everything. Even though there's gonna be some people who don't understand why I'm moving, there's gonna be close friends and family who even question why we're moving. Ultimately, this is what I know I need to do for this season of my life. So, with that being said, family, I just kind of want to. I've been thinking about some things because I've told some people close to me about the move, and I've gotten mixed reviews. Some people have been very supportive, and some people have not been supportive. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, family. Out of the people that I've actually talked to, there's only been maybe 1-2 people at the most who haven't been very supportive. So, been telling some people, those who haven't been very supportive, those who have not understood the move, I came up with 4 different principles based on the conversations that I've had, right? And I need you to understand that you can never conform to the opinions of others, because based on what some people have said, I would live my life in fear. I would never do what God has called me to do, because whatever you try to accomplish in life, there's always going to be those who don't agree. Therefore, family, you got to understand, you cannot conform your life to the opinions of others. I remember reading this quote years ago, and it said, I care not what others think of what I do, but I care very much about what I think of what I do. That is character. Can't worry about everyone else. Can't worry about the opinions of everyone else. Because if you put yourself in a position to where you're living your life based off of the opinions of others, they're going to be able to control you. And once people realize they can control and manipulate you, you're in a bad situation, my friend. So listen, I want to help you today, because your dreams, your goals, your purpose, number one, write this down, is your priority. Your purpose must be your priority. And what you got to understand about that is this. The people that are counseling you, okay, every single day, they're going through the motions in life, not doing what they love. They're going to a job every single day that they hate. Yet, when you say, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to go after my dreams, they discourage you from doing what you want to do. That's crazy. But you need to understand, whether people support you or whether they don't support you, you must follow your heart, not the words of others. You can't live up to everyone else's expectations, man, because if you do, they're going to be controlling. They're going to find a way to manipulate you, and your entire life is going to be based off of everyone else's opinion. You're going to be a puppet. Do you remember that song back in the day? I'm your puppet, ding, ding. Old school. You're not a puppet. You're no one's puppet. You have goals. You have dreams. You have a purpose. But family, your purpose is your priority. It's not their priority to accomplish it. It's your priority. And there's going to be people who don't understand. And because they don't understand, that doesn't necessarily make them bad people, I have a couple of friends who don't understand, and they question, why are you moving to Phoenix? They're not very supportive. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad people. It's sometimes they just don't understand why we do what we do. And as a result, they voice their concerns, and that's fine. That's what a good friend's going to do. But they don't understand everything that's going along with why you're moving. And if you feel the liberty to tell them, then that's beautiful. But if you don't, then you just have to sit there and listen to what they're saying. Everyone doesn't need to know all the details as to why you're doing what you're doing. Listen, my wife and I, we made this decision. My wife and I, we know why we're moving, and we may explain that or we may tell a few people why, but we don't necessarily have to let everyone know every detail as to why. It's not everyone else's business. So, number two, they're not going to understand. It doesn't make them bad people. And the thing that I hate, I wish we would get off of this. People disagree with you, and so automatically, oh, they're a hater. Hate that word. Gosh, I cannot wait till we put away that word hater. No, they're not hating. If they're your friend and they don't really understand why you're doing what you're doing, a good friend is going to voice their concerns. That's okay. And you don't have to agree with why they're saying what they're saying. That's okay. So a lot of times when people don't understand, they become very discouraging, which is why you have to go back to the first principle. Your purpose is your priority, because when your friends are being, negative and they're being discouraging, you can't allow those words to control you and to manipulate you and to bring fear. And then once that fear comes, now you're paralyzed and you refuse to make that move that you should be doing. So what do? Because of the fear, because of the control, now you're going to do exactly what that friend's doing. Going to a job every single day that you hate, just going through the motions of life. You don't want to do that. You have so much more inside of you, and you can't allow people to stop you. You can't allow people to bring fear upon you. You have to keep moving. There's going to be so many different transitions in life that we experience, because life is all about evolving. Can't stay the same, and what you got to understand, there's going to be some friends that you have, some have a fixed mindset. They don't have a growth mindset. They have a fixed mindset. And when you're dealing with people that have a fixed mindset, you have to be very careful on the amount of information that you give them, because they're always going to be negative because they don't understand. And it's not for them to understand. So family, be encouraged. Understand you can do this without their support. You don't need their support. I know it's in a perfect world where the stars are shining and the birds are chirping and the water is so ever clear. It would be a beautiful thing to have everyone's support and encouragement. But listen, life isn't that way. I'm sorry to tell you, life is not that way. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and don't give up. Understand your purpose is your priority. Understand that you can do it without their support. Because if you're trying to do this with everyone else's support, if you need everyone's support to accomplish the goals and the dreams that God has placed in you, you will never accomplish those things. Because in reality, you need to understand this. You can't please everyone in life. It's impossible. I don't care if you're the most intelligent, the most articulate, the most handsome, the most beautiful person in the world. You will not be able to please everyone in life. Guess what? It's not going to work. Therefore, stop it. Keep your focus on what you need to do, what you want to accomplish in life, and why. Don't worry about trying to accomplish and please others. Family, we can never conform to the opinions of others. What God has called you to do is your responsibility to see that thing through. Your purpose must be your priority. So with that being said, family, have a great week. And until next time, be empowered.
Thank you for listening to the Adjust Your Mirrors podcast with Reginald C. Allen. Be sure to visit the Adjust Your Mirrors private Facebook group, and don't forget to follow Reginald on Twitter at Reginald C. Allen. Please remember, when you're listening on iTunes, leave us a 5-star rating review. Until next time, be empowered.